Hi everybody, hope you're staying safe and well. Slightly different format to the Headmaster's Assembly today. We're not going to, or at least I'm not going to read out the Headmaster's commendations because they'll now be posted online. I'm delighted to say there have been so many Headmaster's commendations that it would take a fair time to read out, so they'll now be posted online. You'll be able to see who has been awarded those, and well done to all of those people because it shows that you continue to engage brilliantly in our online learning, so well done all of you. But there are a couple of Headmaster's special commendations that I want to announce. Firstly, for a fantastic history essay for Sheffield University, and she did this obviously over in China, Ellen Wang. Well done to you, Ellen. And also to a relatively new pupil into the school who's done a superb piece of work for English. So huge congratulations to Izzy Haig. What a fantastic start to your new time here at Worksop College. Well done, Izzy. And also, a huge congratulations to Benedict Murray, because Benedict's just had some of his photographs published in the local paper, the Worksop Guardian. He was due to do an exhibition in Newark, but obviously due to the coronavirus pandemic, that's been postponed. So I'm delighted to say that his fantastic photographs have been published in the Worksop Guardian, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to show them online some stage so that you can see them as well. So obviously, last week we had, of course, a celebration, and I mentioned in the Assembly that, of course, it was May Day, and that was a celebration of the start of summer. And a week further on, we've got another celebration, because, of course, this weekend marks the 75th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day, VE Day, when we celebrated the time when all the guns fell silent across the world, more or less. There were still a few areas that were still fighting, but generally it was the end of the Second World War. A 6-year period which had seen so many sacrifices, so many lives lost across so many different countries and nationalities. And in some ways, it's a similar situation to what we're going through currently, with, again, so many lives having been lost, and again, so many sacrifices being made. I managed to take the opportunity to speak to my father, who, of course, is in isolation at the moment, not easy for elderly people at this time. And he was telling me about his recollection of VE Day. He was 11 years old at the time and living in South Wales. And he vividly remembers, the amazing street parties. Now, of course, we can't do that tomorrow, but hopefully there can be a degree of celebration remotely. And he also remembers the fact that there was an American barracks in the town. And the American soldiers actually put on a party, and they had various stalls. And he remembers it was the first time he ever had a hamburger. Now, I'm sure some of you pupils out there are thinking at the moment, the fact that McDonald's has been closed for the past sort of 7 or 8 weeks, you're craving for a hamburger. Just imagine, that was the first time at 11 years old that my father had ever had a hamburger. And also the first time he'd had sweets. He remembers, again, there was a sort of candy stall in this American party, and he remembers trying sweets for the first time and how amazing that was. Because again, he remembers vividly some difficult times. His best friend, who lived 600 yards away from him, he'd been at tea with him and playing with him in the garden till sort of 6:30 at night on a lovely summer's evening, and the following morning he went to meet him, obviously to walk to school with him and his mum, and unfortunately a bomb had landed on his friend's house, and his friend had obviously passed away. So again, lots of stories of amazing sacrifices across so many nationalities and so many countries, as I say, as is happening now. But again, there's a real cause, for celebration, and to acknowledge, all those that gave their lives, and to celebrate the fact that we've got peace. And hopefully it won't be long before we're in a similar situation to celebrate coming out of this situation, this difficult crisis and this pandemic that we're in. So please make sure you all stay positive and stay safe, look after your families, and hopefully you'll have a really good, nice, long weekend where you can take a little bit of a break as well from the remote learning. Hopefully look forward to speaking to you next week. Take care. God bless. Bye.